Hey guys, this is the Viper Stealth, and in this video I'm going to talk you through just a pure toxic broken cancer build. It's a PvP build. It's everything I hate about the game, so feel free to give me a thumbs down, please. By all means, you know, if you don't like this video, please give me a thumbs down because this build absolutely sucks. And it boils down to this: it's the shotgun meta. So I personally hate it. Maybe you've been in the dark zone and you've been killed by a shotgun. It just drives me mad. You get two tapped. Now my dark zone build, I don't play conflict. My dark zone build is an LMG. It hits very hard. It's got over 400,000 armor, and people are two tapping me with the double barrel shotgun with Premeditated. So it's driving me absolutely mad. So I thought I'll become everything I sought to destroy and build that loadout myself. So I'm going to talk you through the build. Hopefully in the next update or the updates after, they're going to fix this broken crappy build, but here we go. So let's get straight into it. As I mentioned, you need to have a shotgun with Premeditated. You're basically doing more damage for every shell that's loaded into your gun, so 35% damage, and you get a bonus for weapon damage is increased by an additional 50% if all shells are reloaded. So you get a huge amount of damage for, you know, Premeditated. This shotgun itself, it doesn't actually have a lot of base damage. I could find a better shotgun, so just for the benefit of people watching, you can actually find a higher hitting shotgun than this, but it's got 2 in a mag. It's 183k damage. In the normalized dark zone, I think the damage is halved, so it still hits pretty hard. But you can see on the left, my armor is tanky. It's almost 400,000, so you should be able to by all means beat any LMG, assault rifle and SMG builds out there, especially if they're not heavily optimized. It's a really tanky build this, and Premeditated is pretty huge. So what we're doing here is we're stacking up a few things. When I get killed by this double barrel shotgun in the dark zone when I'm using my LMG build, this is the only two things I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a shotgun with Premeditated. There's no real other logic to the build or anything like that, but I thought maybe I can take this a little bit further and actually optimize the build and add to this. So I've got the pre-requirements of the shotgun with Premeditated. Do look for a double barrel shotgun with 2 in the mag, but I've added to it. So what I've got here is unbreakable on the vest. It gives me a lot of my armor back. In the occupied dark zone, it's 70% of your armor back. In normalized, it's 30%. So you could go for bloodsucker if you fancy that. I prefer bloodsucker in the normalized dark zone, but unbreakable is pretty good too. I've got 27.5% total armor there, with also another attribute of armor, so that's a load of armor just there. If I go to the gloves, you can see that compensated is on there, so I get 15% extra weapon damage because my critical hit chance sucks. So that 15% extra damage is really nice. You can't go over the three reds, so make sure you keep under 3 reds. But I've also got an 11% shotgun damage buff there, so that helps as well. And you'll notice that this is on Jarl gear, and this helps the weapon handling, and the accuracy with shotguns isn't the best, so it's really nice to get weapon handling, which improves the all weapons accuracy and also stability. So that's pretty good here. Shotgun damage, compensated, weapon handling, very happy with that. The holster here is just for the benefit of my secondary. I've got LMG 10% extra damage, so that just helps the LMG that I've got, and I've also got total armor 12% on the knees with patience. In all fairness, for the shotgun build, you're not going to be in cover for too long, but it's just good when you're clearing out landmarks just to get into cover and, you know, fight from there with the LMG. Also handy not to use a med pack if, you know, no one's around you and your armor's not going up and regenerating, just to sit in cover for a little while and get a full regen. Now you might be wondering what's the green stuff about. This is a green gear set, True Patriot. Now the benefit of having 2 of these bad boys on your build is that the brand bonus is 10% damage to armor, so that's quite nice as well. That's 10% weapon damage to anyone as long as they've got armor, so that just strips people's armor off a little bit more quickly. And I'm going to recalibrate the weapon damage here. It's 2.5 currently. I've got a 9% lying around somewhere. I think it's in the dark zone west vendor, so I'm going to put 9% weapon damage on here just to hit a little bit harder. But that's basically the idea of this build. I think it sucks. I've also got the blinding firefly here on I think it's 9 seconds or something it blinds people for. So let me just check now. Blinded firefly, yeah, it's definitely there. and I was using it on other loadouts, so it's not showing here, but the blind duration, I've got that up to 9 seconds, which can be quite annoying. If there's a group of people, I just blind them all with the Firefly, then I just run in and just tank them with the Premeditated shotgun. So this build has got a lot going for it. I think it's broken. I don't think you should be able to kill anyone in 2 shotgun shells. I know that shotguns needed a buff, but massive, this was not the answer. This meta absolutely stinks. I think it's quite a low skill loadout. You know, you shouldn't be able to just face plant people and kill them, but this is the build that I use when I do encounter people in the dark zone that are using Premeditated shotgun. I hope you disliked this build because it absolutely sucks, but I hope you enjoyed the video at least. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you hate this build and you think it sucks and it should die, just give a thumbs down. Leave your comments in the comments section and have a good day. Thank you very much.